Well, thanks for the mask, Diane and Pam, but the only virus that I think I can catch in here is a computer virus, and a mask won't help with that. Maybe I'll drape it over the screen of my laptop in hopes that might protect. Your computer is probably smart like mine is. It makes some recommendations every once in a while, things that you might think might be interesting to you to read. And so on this Friday, I wish you all the best, and something that came across my desktop for me to read that somebody thought might be interesting to me. In fact, it was very interesting to me, and it caught my eye because it said it's the personality traits of effective people, and who doesn't want to be effective? Well, I read through the list, and it was a list of 12 points of things that we could work on, I suppose, as people to try to be more effective in our relationships and in our life. Things like capable, curious. There's one for you. I love being curious about things. Assertive, in a good way. Independent, also in a good way. Respectful. Very important, of course. Truthful, always. We should always be telling the truth, of course. Precise, fair, flexible, self-aware, and one of my favorite ones, optimistic. Sometimes to the point of being called a Pollyanna. But there was one that really stood out on the whole list. And Darius, who wrote this article, I'm not sure of his background, but he said right kind of in the middle of it all, he said, we need to be forgiving. That's one of the personality traits of an effective person is somebody who is forgiving. In fact, he wrote this statement, and it really caught my eye. Holding grudges is the least effective thing you can do. Well, that's good, common advice, but it's also true because it's the Lord's word to us. The Lord said to us that we should forgive others when they sin against you. You can go look that up in Matthew chapter 6. In fact, I would encourage you to go look at those familiar words there in Matthew chapter 6 that follow the prayer that we often call the Lord's Prayer. When our Lord was asked to teach us to pray, He gave us those familiar words, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And as He's concluding that section, He tells us that we should be people who forgive one another. Think of how much the Lord has forgiven when He forgave us. And I think I'll apply it to myself personally. How much the Lord has forgiven when He forgave me. So remember today, as we seek to be effective people, let's put into practice that biblical, sound truth. Let's be people who are forgiving. Have a great day, and God bless you.